Well, sorry about that. It looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Cell phone isn't perfect on Pacific Coast Highway, so I'm just going to continue on. But where I had left off, pretty much involved that hourly employees in the charter school system, and I'm not sure if that's the case for the school districts. Just really don't get to use their vacations appropriately. And in order for me to get a vacation or to do anything of the sort, I have to use my vacation. I have to use my vacation time, my sick time, to compensate for it. Makes for a very difficult and awkward situation. One of the things, and I have to check the legality of this, but during the Christmas breaks, I was told that the rest of the staff wanted to take a certain block of days off, and I pretty much had to comply or be stuck at the school by myself. If that was the case, I probably should have just stayed at the school by myself. It's like, the school's going to be closed, so either you have to, comply, or you're just not going to get paid. And I'm going, that's great. So yeah, that makes for a very awkward situation as well. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, I don't have to do too much today. At least things that are not required of me in that sense. And it was nice. I was sitting down at Original Pancake House. I don't know how many of you have been to the Original Pancake House, but it's just one of those kind of places that you have to go every now and then because it's just good food, and you just want a good breakfast that's going to last you most of the day. There you go. You can OD on coffee, and today was a corned beef and hash kind of day. Now, I would go more often. The only problem is I have to deal with they cook with peanut oil, so I can't take Evan there. It kind of sucks. It's tasty as hell, but I can't because of the peanut allergy. So it's one of those rare days where I get to go to Original Pancake House and just go enjoy something. It's really cloudy outside today. It's about 81 degrees and muggy as hell. Unlike my normal car that I do these broadcasts in, which was the 1998 4Runner, the way that this camera is positioned, I can't face it forward and show you what's going on the road. So you just get to see my happy mug for the next few minutes as I'm doing this. But yeah, it's just one of those things. You just kind of have to work around it, And I actually am very curious now about the legality of that whole hourly thing, because it's I'm really curious now. Anyway, I'm just curious on your end. So what's going on for Labor Day? You spending some time catching up on things? You binge watching Game of Thrones? You just chilling? Happy that you don't have to work for a day? On vacation, on the road, going somewhere? I mean, what's going on in your end of the woods? It's not much over here. It's just me in the car. Doing a desktop confessional, even though I'm not at work. But might as well have my fun since I'm here, right? It is far the mounting point on my camera here in my car is far more stable than the one in the 4Runner. I don't get the same kind of vibration, so I say why not? But yeah, that's the big to do so far is this. It's just awkward to have a Monday where you actually get to be. You get to be, not even just be something. It's just be. Not be at work and thinking about the weirdness that's there, especially when it engulfs your life 9 hours at a time. Yeah. I just hope things work out tomorrow. I really hope they do. This 8-month plus saga of disrespect and awkward moments and passive aggressiveness and all that stuff. I'm hoping it ends soon. I received an email on Friday at 6:38 p.m. And as you know, I have to check my work email on occasion just to make sure that I don't miss something because even though I'm technically not obligated to, they make it feel like I have to. But yeah, so I received this email at 6:38 p.m. asking for another laptop to be set up on Tuesday morning. And I was kind of laughing about it because the next email that followed was the reminder that I was coming in late on Tuesday afternoon. So I'm finding this amusing. You're asking me to do these things, and yet you're processing my off request. And you can't put two and two together, and I think it's pretty hilarious. I mean, I know going into Wednesday that I'm probably going to get talked to about being unable to set up a laptop for a substitute, which is technically something I'm not allowed to do. But you know what? Screw yourself, because that doesn't make any sense. I will say, like I said, since the incident on Wednesday, where I got called out to, being 8 minutes late to my 10-minute mandatory break, I haven't been asked about it since. So hopefully she's going to get off my back, because this whole, the whole passive aggressiveness thing, needs to stop. I am curious though, if anyone else is watching out there, have you ever been in a situation where you've had to deal with coworkers who are just passive aggressive as fuck? I'm really curious, because I don't know how to deal with it. I mean, other than wanting to smack the person upside the head, even though it's illegal to do so, because that's still considered as assault, and passive aggressiveness is just stupid. How do you deal with the passive aggressiveness? I mean, my biggest tactic so far has been really smart emails, CC to the appropriate people. That has been my biggest tactic for passive aggressiveness and micromanaging it to the nth degree. There has to be some sort of option, because it does make for a difficult time when you're just trying to get through. On other news, it looks like I may be going on a fishing trip on the 17th. That's September 17th. That's a Sunday. If anyone else is interested, it's Pier Point Landing in Long Beach. Let me know if anyone is interested. I am curious if anyone wants to go do some fishing. I have a Groupon, and I found out that it expires on the 19th, so I had to book a date. Unfortunately, that particular Sunday was free. I am the only one going, so if anyone else wants to join, I figure that reserving the spot at least 2 weeks in advance is enough time for someone to throw in their reservation as well. So, I'd like to join someone else for fishing. I'm the only one who actually goes, and I've been saying that I've wanted to go fishing, but with the school year and the way it is at Cal State Long Beach, it's very difficult for me to get some time to do that. So, hi Dee. Okay, answer your question. Why are you not riding the bike? Well, it's my day off, and it is muggy, and I just felt like I wanted to not wear huge riding pants and boots, so I'm relaxing. I definitely, I have quite a few, it's nice to have the option and to be able to alternate between a car and a motorcycle, And also because, if I was on a motorcycle, I wouldn't be able to do my desktop confessional, because I can't record through the microphone of my helmet, so that's no fun. So that explains it. Currently, I'm just on PCH and just waiting at the light at Artesia. Just heading back to the house. It's just another day in paradise, right? Another day in muggy paradise. Seriously, 82 degrees, and I don't even want to know what the humidity is right now. We're supposed to be experiencing, it's about a 20% chance of showers. 20% in LA pretty much means it's probably not going to happen, or it's going to happen for about 45 seconds. So there's a high chance that there's a high chance that it's probably not going to rain today, and it's just going to be gray and gross for most of it, which really sucks, because I was hoping that I was going to be able to work in my garage for a little bit, but I don't have any ventilation in there, and the fan's going to be useless with this kind of air already floating around. But hey, you do your best, you try. Aside from that, it's just driving back. Not much there. I got to figure out what kind of shirt I need to wear for my interview tomorrow. Yeah, I know. This is actually the first interview I've had in a while where I've had to think about what I want to wear. Like this one, because of all of the close calls I've had in regards to, because I've had 4 major job interviews in the last 8 months, I guess they were practice runs, I guess, or something like that. But this one I feel like is for a lot of the marbles. Not all of the marbles. I mean, I'm just trying my best here, but it's like every possible opportunity I have now to get out is becoming far and far more important to me. And the other ones were more for, I'm casually trying to leave because of what you're doing to me. Now it's pretty apparent. I'm at, the level of, it's pretty apparent that what you guys are doing is complete bullshit and it's only going to get worse. So this is where I'm going to try to jump ship. Yeah. That's kind of the situation at hand. That food was really good. Food coma might be happening too. Yeah, I like a food coma. Yeah, that would work. Anyway, that being said, heading down Manhattan Beach Boulevard here and back to the house, and I think I'll just sign out for now. Not much going on, like I said. It's Labor Day and a time to relax for once, which is rare. It's been a tough run. I don't even know how to relax half the time. That's the part that sucks about being, having your foot on the gas the entire time. Is that once you get a chance to actually relax, you don't know what to do with it. It's weird. My form of relaxation is trying to straighten up the house, because everything has been, thrown here, thrown there, and shoved in a corner. Yeah, that is what it is, right? Anyway. So yes, until later. High chance there's probably not going to be a desktop confessional for your Tuesday, but I hope to catch up with you guys, this upcoming week, and with more stories about the weirdness known as charter school. So, ta-ta for now. Be good. Don't hurt anyone. Don't blow yourself up in front of the grill. Eat lots of hot dogs. That kind of thing. I'll talk to y'all soon.